Welcome to the Lovecraft Tapes podcast. I am Jeremy, your keeper of arcane lore, and this is Case 17, Seance 9. Your investigators of the unknown are Brian as Ben,
You don't even know me anymore.
Lupine as Rosa,
You also do not know me, because I like rosé, and that's a new thing.
and Matt as Diego.
I'm being quiet so they don't find me.
We'll get to that in a moment. All right, guys. Well, last time, if you'll recall, our fearless investigators opted for responsibility rather than a mad dash from clue to clue. And it's a good thing they did because they found poor Eugene Eubanks unconscious twice. Thankfully, paramedics and the police arrived on the scene to patch up the old codger, who promptly went back to his old self. The same couldn't be said for Harcourt or Ben, both of whom have been exhibiting strange behavior of late. Currently, it is just before 5 p.m. on Thursday, April 20. Ben is ensconced in his dorm room, trying to ease his aching brain before it's time to catch a bus to Odeon Studios for work. Rosa and Diego are inside unit number 5 at storage, stooped over a sheaf of typed papers which contain information about the actors in the movie Seance 9. All right. So I thought it would be fun tonight
Oh boy.
to allow
Yeah,
you
gonna
guys to
die.
decide which scene we should start with.
Ooh.
Would
I
we
don't
like
want-
to push the camera in on Ben? Or do
I don't
we want
wanna
to
die.
stick with Lupine and Diego? What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
Should
What do
we
you
roll for it?
What are you more interested in seeing? Sure. If you
let's
want to do
roll.
that. If you want to do that.
Yeah.
So what
D-
high person takes the
Yeah, D100, closest to 100. That's what one will
So you want to go high.
move forward
Okay.
with.
All right. Rosa gets
Okay.
a 77. Lupine
We do
gets
77.
Brian with 75.
Oh, we know which one. The Rosa and Diego.
Well, not necessarily. They get to choose.
Oh, true.
Matt, what you got?
Roll that big D.
Roll your D, baby. Roll it hard.
Roll that D guarantee.
62. Okay, so Lupine, you get to decide which scene we're opening with.
I want to open with Brian's.
Okay. All right.
I'm out.
I really want to hear what happens to Ben,
I was going to choose that too.
because he's being salty.
He's being
Plus,
salty.
Plus, we left off with them, so
That's
Yeah.
what I thought, but
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun to see what happens. So, okay, so Ben, you are in your dorm room, and you've been trying very hard to pop a couple pills. Maybe you tell me how you. I know you've been drinking ice water and so forth, trying to get rid of this headache. And as you know, you have a certain other condition that you've been trying to deal with.
Which is feeling a little bit better. I'm a little more calm after the ice water.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, erectile dysfunction is common amongst men.
it is, especially at my age.
But what about
Yeah,
boys?
Talk to your doctor.
Hey, Matt, he's 18 years old. There's no way you're going to get that thing to go down.
Yeah, right.
It's like
It'll just pop
steel.
back
4
up.
hours? No, man. It's been
Like
4 days.
steel?
Whoop.
Laying there
Jet fuel
just
can't melt this steel beam. Oh.
massaging my temples in bed, counting the minutes till I have to get up and get there in time to work. And I thought to myself, I wonder if this newfangled sport called yogging would be beneficial.
Yogging.
Yogging.
I go to stand up, sit up out of my bed, and get very lightheaded and lay right back down. Go, no yogging today.
It's
gonna be
because
a
all your
yog-free
blood
day.
is somewhere else.
It's a soft J.
Oops. Yeah, it's been 4 days. I mean, all the blood down there is just. You got to drain that thing, Ben. Come on.
God.
Oh, it's probably really gross though.
Somebody needs a leech. Sorry.
He's looking really, really pale.
We'll bleed out the evil.
All right.
That's just like nope.
Nope.
No, Matt's like, oh, you guys know I have a leech there? I didn't even know anybody knew
Oh my
that.
God, Jesus. My pet leech.
Matt's like,
Where's my pet leech? All right. So, Ben, even though you feel a little lightheaded and yogging is right out the picture.
Right out the window.
Right out the window. You are feeling a little bit better than you were an hour ago, let's say. And it is getting time to hit the old bus stop.
That is true. I'm going to roll out of bed.
Roll out the bed.
Drag a comb across my head.
I woke up.
I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Got out of bed. Ran a comb across my
head.
The
blood
I don't know.
began
what
to
else.
bled.
Yeah. It's 4:20.
I was
y'all.
waiting to see how long it lasted.
420 blazing.
4:20
Wait.
blazing.
I'm just going to glance down and see what I'm wearing and consider it good enough for work.
Appears to be a tent.
It's like, who hung that there? There's birds perched.
Birds on a wire.
Woodpeckers.
Ow, ow, ow. Well, which helps because then all the blood is released and I.
Oof.
Hey-o.
It's a woodpecker that's a leech.
Okay, now we're serious.
Serious, you guys.
We're a very solemn podcast.
Serious as a fart attack.
Mhm.
All right.
So I'm gonna just get my stuff together and slam the rest of the ice water. And grab my shoes, slip them on, and slowly head down towards the bus stop.
Okay. Yeah, so you make your way down through the dorm. You're on the second floor, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
And, you see a few people who, from the dorm wandering around, going to and from classes, maybe getting ready to study or get ready for dinner tonight. And you figure, you could probably... your main compulsion would be ordinarily to talk to them and say hi, but for some reason you're just not feeling it today. You're actively avoiding anybody that you actually recognize and know who would want to talk to you.
Well, my thoughts are interior right now. Everything is swirling.
Mm-hmm.
Got to figure out what these symbols mean.
Yes, the symbols.
Yes.
Welcome
to the symbols.
And you make your way successfully dodging any conversation with other people, which is a bit of a balm, actually, because the worst thing you'd want right now is a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
People
Bit
talking and breathing and existing.
And everything is like intense. The smells and the sounds and it's just too much. I need to focus. I need to go. I need to get on the bus, which I am dreading getting on this bus because of the smell and the breathing and the sound and the bus driver, the streets being bumpy.
Exactly.
Ben discovers autism.
On the spectrum.
We kind of all are.
True. What's your color? And as you wait patiently at the bus stop, which apparently is running late again, you become aware of rock music drifting your way from further down the block.
Had I not known about rock music before I got to the bus stop?
The lyrics are telling the story of someone taking Susie to the junior prom.
Little Susie?
You turn to see a Mustang convertible, the color of the sun, slowly idling towards you. Behind the wheel is a woman wearing dark sunglasses, her hair ablaze like molten brass, the red of her lipstick framing a gleaming white smile, laugh lines stretching the corners of her mouth. As she inches closer, you're able to make out a two-piece white bikini barely concealed underneath a sheer muslin dress. At her neck are matching pearls. Upon her feet are crimson high heels. When she reaches your position, she brakes, drapes her arm over the passenger seat, and turns to look at you. You look like an excitable boy. Need a lift?
Oh, again? Damn it, it's embarrassing. I'm actually heading to work, but I appreciate it.
Oh, where do you work?
I work at place where the Eugene is at.
The Odeon Studios.
Odeon Studios. Where's the map?
Can't remember where you work. Jesus, fuck.
I'm a little distracted, Symbols.
Symbols. Symbols. What about your symbols? Oh, Odeon Studio. I know that
I work at
place.
Odeon.
Oh, well, I'm happy to give you a lift. You look like a wanderer in the desert. Have you lost your way?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you thirsty? Oh, I think Brian may have froze. Wow, we are just hitting 1,000 tonight.
Building up the suspense.
Yeah, he's just
I
poised.
was like, he's holding for suspense. Oh no, wait, he's actually frozen.
He's just poised.
Or he's really good at
Yes,
rolling
guys.
stuff.
Those of you in the chat watching live tonight, all 6 of you or more. This is what we've been dealing with before streaming tonight. So we'll see if Brian can recoup. I'm glad we chose him first.
So about that weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
It's
got
weather,
we
yo.
got the old text that says crashed. So I'm assuming he crashed.
Well, that's what he gets for not putting more points into Drive Auto.
He should have put more points in hard drive auto.
Ooh, hard drive.
Dun-dun.
But
Mhm.
all right, we'll
You
give
better
him
get
just
that checked
30
out,
seconds
hard
here to get
drive.
back online. And then if not, we'll move on to you guys. Try to pick up with him later. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, this is why we drink heavily.
You're telling me.
And there is Brian back on target. Your lighting is a little different. Did you have a power outage?
No, I got a blue screen of death again with a clean install, so I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
You're not running Windows 11, are you?
I am. Should I go back to 95?
I think Windows
Probably go back to 2000 ME edition.
ME.
ME, yes.
Should go back to Windows
It's
2000
media. It's a media edition.
Dude,
it's
me. It's in the name, me.
That is true.
So,
all right, let me make sure I exported real quick. Let me make sure it took before I X out of that.
okay.
I don't know. I hear Windows 7 is nice.
17:05. Yep, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, this will be 1706.
06. Yeah, I put 05. Let me fix it before I.
Yes.
1706, 05, 04.
5 for us, 6 for the podcast. Okay, 17.
06, part 1.
I'm not saving it. I'm pulling up the folder it's in so I can
Rename it.
rename it. Yeah, because otherwise I will send you the wrong one like I did that last time it happened. 6. Can't see my
I
goddamn
probably
keyboard.
tried deleting
So we hear. I
System
remember that from
32.
last
I
week.
hear that solves all sorts of
And the week
computer
before.
problems.
The week before.
In your mouth, Matt. Right in there.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to clap again so you...
Yeah, so we're going to do a new mark, guys, for Brian. Here we go.
Who's Mark?
3, 2, mark. See, I threw him off
hi,
with the whole
Mark.
mark thing.
Hey, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I did not do it.
God, do it. All right,
hi,
so what was the last thing you heard, Brian?
I said, yeah, I could use a ride.
Okay, so you didn't hear anything else that she said.
I don't believe so.
Awesome.
All right, Jeremy,
Okay.
roll for seduction.
That's right. I don't need to roll.
Oh.
I'm the keeper.
All right. I'm not going to open my character sheet until I need to.
Okay. So, sorry.
All right, Brian, roll for seduction.
Roll for seduction.
I'm opening it.
So she leans toward you and says, "You look like a wanderer in the desert. Have you lost your way?"
Yes, a little bit I have.
Are you thirsty?
Or
Cocoa Puffs.
I don't know. You look thirsty.
I just had a whole glass of ice water, to be honest with you. I've got a raging headache.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, hop on in, Odeon Studios. I'm happy to give you a lift. If you're waiting for the bus, you might be waiting for a long time. I heard there was a big accident that happened a few minutes ago, about a mile down the road. I hear it's pretty bad. There's like body parts everywhere.
What?
I know. It's such a shame these things happen when people get so careless behind the wheel, don't you think?
Don't they know I have to be at work?
Those inconsiderate bastards.
Sounds
Fuck your body parts, right?
And your chicken strips.
And your chicken strips. Doop.
Matt.
Yeah, I could definitely use a ride. I appreciate it. What was your name?
Oh, I'm Lilith.
Hey, Lilith. I'm Ben.
Nice to meet you, Ben. You said Ben, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
Bend
Spider-Man's
over.
uncle that dies?
Are you?
Spoiler.
Oh, Uncle Ben, the rice guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rice is nice.
Nice.
Say it twice.
Ben, why don't you give me a spot hidden, please?
There it is.
Is that what she said?
I needed 45, rolled a 70. That is a huge, fat, red failure.
Nicely done. And you slip into the Mustang in the passenger seat beside her. And she leans over and says, "Ready?"
Yes, I'm ready.
And she slams her foot on the gas pedal, leaving
crap.
rubber on the road. And you guys are off. And
Only
she...
place there's going to be some rubber.
Oh, shit. And she turns down the radio a bit.
Practice safe sex.
Says, how long have you been working at Odeon Studios?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know if we ever established that.
I believe we said that, and you guys can pitch in here. I think it was basically this semester.
Yes. Okay. So roughly 2.5 months.
Yes. Well, you guys had probably started up in the fall, correct?
Yeah.
Fall.
Yeah.
Basically fall. So basically you've been working there for easily 6 months, right? Does that make sense?
But a semester's not that long.
Okay. What do you think then?
A semester starts usually at the first of the year. So January would be first semester or second semester.
Excellent. So how long have you been working at Odeon Studios?
A little over 3 months.
3 months. Oh, that's not very long.
No.
Huh. And what do you do there?
Basically just clean and organize. Sort.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, someone who looks like you is just cleaning and sorting?
Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere.
True, but you do look very familiar. Have you been in anything?
In your car.
Oh, smarty, and she slaps your thigh.
I have not. I'm not a performer, so I haven't. Is this your card? No. He took a
That
drink.
is
I
my
had to go
card.
with
That is my card. Well, I think maybe you should pursue something like that. You
Like
definitely
acting or
have the
something?
bone structure for it. Yes, exactly. You would
Look
look
at
good
that
on the
bone.
big screen, I'm quite sure. Surely you must
Hmm.
have had some actors in your family. Your
I
mother?
might have, but don't call me Shirley.
Your father?
I'm not sure. I never really knew my dad.
Oh, are you an orphan?
Nope, I have a mom.
Oh, okay. Well, where is
She's
she?
a woman though.
Oh,
She's at work.
Oh, okay. So you're here in town by yourself, just
I need an adult. A different one. I feel creeped
Ben,
out.
Ben, show me where he touched you.
on
Where
the
he
doll.
touched you. I'm not going to show you. I get what you're trying to get at there, Rosa.
Shoot your shot.
Why do you have a camera? Show me where they
To
touched you.
document. Just documenting.
What's the sketch artist for then?
Well, so you don't have a actor in your family, and you're not an actor. Is that something that you would like to pursue, do you think, at some point? You're here in Hollywood. This is the city
Honestly,
of
I've never
stars.
really thought of it. So
Oh,
maybe. I mean, I've never really acted or anything, so
well,
I
that's
don't
true.
know.
You know, I tend to believe you because you haven't even recognized me yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I have recognized you?
Oh, I don't. I've done a few pictures here and there.
Really?
Maybe yes, and maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't.
Are you Lilith Monroe?
Oh, you are so funny. No,
You're as beautiful,
I'm
I
just
tell you.
plain Lilith. Just plain
Just plain Lilith. Like Cher?
Lilith. Like Cher, yes. And Sunny, because they're married back then.
Yep. They had a variety
And
show.
also he's alive back then.
Yes.
Still
No
skiing,
skiing
presumably.
for him.
Well, perhaps we'll run into each other again. It was very fortuitous to find you at that bus stop just now. And Odeon Studios is just here up the block. I'm going to have to stop a little short. I need to take a left here. Would you mind if I drop you off here at the corner?
No, not at all. I
right.
mean,
It's
it was
just a
really
block up.
nice. Thank you for the ride. And I'm
Thank
sorry I
you,
didn't
Ben.
recognize you. I don't really see a lot of movies. But
Oh, well, we
I
should
will now.
rectify that.
Oh, my.
And have a good night, and I'll see you at the movies, perhaps.
At 8?
She laughs.
Sounds good.
And
Nice meeting you.
nice meeting you as well. And she peels off to the left, laughing.
Her skin?
Peeling off her skin, laughing. And you stand on the corner watching her drive away in the yellow Mustang and turn to go the block or two that it takes to walk the rest of the way to Odeon, although she made great time. And you notice a billboard going up on the opposite corner, high up on a 6th floor office building. You see two men putting up the panels of this billboard, like how they roll them out.
Yeah, the paper.
Yep. And you realize after just a quick glance that the billboard that is being assembled is for a movie called The Ninth Session, coming soon to Star Theater. And the image is of Lilith's face, wearing that same smile, auburn, bright red hair, and pearls, red lipstick, looking directly at you from the billboard.
Do I recognize her from the film?
No.
Interesting.
You don't recognize her having seen her previously at all.
Okay.
Very curious.
I thought maybe I was just distracted from all the stuff in my head, but huh.
That is also a possibility. Because you have a lot of things going on in your brain right now.
That is true.
And the most surprising... The most surprising thing, Ben, is that during this entire interaction with this woman named Lilith, you never once felt that hatred that has been plaguing you.
So I did feel better.
Past day or so. This intense dislike for everything.
Yeah, I actually felt like much calmer, like I could actually enjoy a conversation. And there's no way I would even have spoke to anybody before that.
Yeah. She seemed like a breath of fresh air. She seemed like basking in the sun when you were in her presence.
I love presents.
And you continue on your way to Odeon Studios.
Actually feeling better and positive about the night now. Like I'm ready to go to work. The fog is lifted a bit.
And now we'll shift the camera to Diego and Rosa. Heavy footfalls approach down the wide corridor from the direction of the office. Little Davy, who had been standing at the entrance to the unit, turns with a scowl on his face. Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind going back to the office, I'll be with you in just a minute. The footsteps get louder, undeterred. Little Davy puts his hands on his hips and walks towards the intruders out of your sight line. Okay, guys, let's just turn around and march back. There's a moment of silence, and then little Davy walks backwards into view. He's clutching at something embedded in his gut, where hot blood spurts out onto the concrete floor. He half turns in your direction before crumpling to the ground. The footsteps resume getting closer.
Well, it was nice knowing you. We lived a good life.
Really? Yeah. Can I hug you? Can I give you a hug? Our last hug. And yeah. I want to try to I'm immediately going to like crouch down and like I kind of want to poke my head out really cautiously and see who's there.
So
yeah, I know, right?
Okay. So picture, if you will, this 10 by 15 storage unit. You guys, and on either side of the storage unit are waist-high boxes, right? In the middle is a narrow corridor between the boxes. You guys are near the back of this storage unit. So you're about 12 feet in, let's say. And, you know, you're stooped over this spill of papers and the box that fell apart. More or less, manila folder slipped off the top and spilled on the ground. So you would need to move 10 feet and then peer around the corner at the footsteps that are moving toward you.
Okay.
Am I painting the picture
hey guys,
okay
let's
here?
go towards the scary sound. That never goes wrong.
Is there any way? Well, I'm just thinking we're stuck in here.
Something is coming.
Okay, so I'll turn to Diego. Yeah, we have to get out of here. How do we get out of here? Is there a back way out, or can we hide, or something? I don't know. We have to get out of here. They just killed Davy.
Get the box. Get the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's
And I'm going
in
to
the box, Lebowski? What's in the box?
yell at her to get the box, and then I'm going to turn to the right and hurtle over one of the sets of lower boxes to where there's a little gap now from us kind of shuffling boxes around looking for stuff. And I'm going to start pulling boxes left and right to kind of build almost like an L-shaped wall around us that we can hide behind and hope that they just don't come all the way to the back looking for us.
Okay.
I have no
I'm going to
fucking
build a
idea.
small
So I'm
box
gonna
fort to hide
exactly
I
what
might
he
edit
said.
out the part that you said I will yell.
Right, yeah. You know, I'm going to whisper yell.
Yeah.
Like, well, there goes that.
We're going to whisper yell to get the box,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to start constructing a small box fort to hide behind.
Diego,
just
why
hope
the
that they don't
fuck
come
do you
looking.
yell?
All
I
right,
have to
yeah.
assert my dominance. It's the
So-
only way we survive.
So
And the
the
T-pose as they walk in.
T-pose.
It's how you assert your dominance. It's just science.
So-
That's true.
I take a bunch of papers and try to make myself look bigger.
So exactly right. Yeah. So you guys have time enough to essentially take the very last stack of boxes and slightly shift them about 12 inches to try to hide behind just that little stack of boxes, because they are right there. They are. You saw. The time between it took Dave to take a few steps, get stabbed, and then move back.
Yeah.
They're right there. So that's exactly what
Okay.
you have. Very little time to attempt to hide in the unit. So I'm gonna need. Well, actually, you know what? Now we'll just do this. Go ahead and roll stealth.
You're dead.
Well,
It was
I hope
nice
you're ready to
knowing you.
introduce our new characters next game.
Mm-hmm.
Haha! I needed a 60. I rolled a 43. That's a successful stealth.
Ready
I've
for
become one
it?
with the papers.
Oh, I rolled a 77. I needed a 20. So
think
Well,
you
it's
got
nice
this.
knowing you, Rosa. I'm going to stay back here.
I think you got this.
All right. 2 heavy-set men, identical in every way, from their monotone, tight-fitting gray business suits to their weathered cowboy boots, blot out the hallway light with their massive bodies as they peer silently into unit number 5. Rosa, you are in the process of trying to shift the boxes on the left side of the storage unit to try to get behind there. But then you remember, Diego said to get the papers. So you sort of half turn and start picking up some of the papers that were on the floor. Meanwhile, he is firmly in place behind his little set and has managed to actually, because you rolled pretty good. Diego managed to take another box and put it right over his head. So he is like in a little fort.
And he is not recognized in Fort Kickass.
But Rosa, you are spotted immediately. And one of the gentlemen points his finger at you and then beckons you towards him. At the same time, the other massive gentleman pulls out a pistol and points it at you.
Okay. I'm going to go say hi to these guys.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Do you have the papers in your hand that you were collecting?
I honestly don't know, because I was about to say I hand them to Diego before you did the whole, you haven't collected them and you have to collect them.
So we know that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds to me like they're in your hand.
I drop them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
with the
you drop
whoa.
them.
I put my
And
hands up and I drop them.
okay. And you walk towards the gentleman.
Yes.
Okay. And when you're within reaching distance, one of them reaches out, the guy who beckoned, and silently picks you up by the scruff of your neck.
Oh,
And I say, hey, I'm coming.
Oh,
He immediately drops you. No.
I'm doing what you told me to do. There's no need. You don't have to do that. I'm coming to you.
And he proceeds to, he puts you down just enough so that your foot touches the ground. And then he begins marching you back towards the office. The other gentleman stays back with the gun and moves into unit number 5.
Okay, so gun guy is not duck walking me right now.
Correct. It's the other dude.
Okay.
And now that you're in the hallway, Rosa, you get a pretty good look at this guy.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a spot hidden?
I am so good at those, just the best at those. Oh shit! I'm gonna push. I'm not pushing it. No, I'm not pushing it. I am spending it.
Tell everybody what you rolled. And
I rolled a 38 over 33, so I'm spending the 5 luck to make that a success.
all right. And what's that take your luck down to?
1.
7.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, Rosa got unlucky. However, Rosa did manage to catch a glimpse of the man, even though he was moving rather quickly down the hallway from light to light. And you're like, this guy looks familiar. Where have I seen him before? Oh, wait. He, or maybe his twin, was the orderly at the retirement community.
The big dude.
Not Craig, the other guy, yeah.
Yeah. The one we figured out was not actually an orderly.
Yes. And for some reason, the knowledge that this brute was somehow posing as an attendant at the retirement community where Sid is makes you very, very uneasy.
Yeah.
As he escorts you through the door into the office. Diego, you hear lumbering footsteps approaching your location. Give me a spot hidden.
Oh boy, there it is. I needed a 59. I rolled a 94. That's a failure.
You gonna spend on that, Boyle?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, so you obviously in response think, if I don't see him, he won't see me. And you try your best to be just a stone statue. You attempt to become a cardboard box in just another pyramid of cardboard boxes. And you think the ruse works because you hear a shuffle of papers, someone rooting around in a box, and then the receding footsteps.
Finally.
Thank goodness. I was holding it the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the door open again at the far end of the corridor. And then give me a listen roll.
Huh?
Oh, there it is. Wait.
Oh my god, look at the fails in our rolls.
I needed a 35. I rolled an 85.
Oh, that didn't.
The only thing I hear is my heartbeat in my own ears.
Reload. Okay, gotta pop that back out. Sorry, guys. There we
Mine
go.
crashed
Got it.
earlier too.
Yeah, roll 20 isn't great.
Yeah.
I tend to pop out my chat window so I can see it on the side here,
Yep.
and it doesn't always reload. So
Yeah. that's what
yeah.
happened to
So
me.
you are desperately straining to listen to see if you can detect either Rose's voice or any other indication that they may have gone, and all you hear is silence. That was from Dave. Little Davy.
Oh,
One
let
last
them
gasp.
escape.
Dave's sphincter finally gave out.
I'm going to sit in my cardboard fort and slowly count to 100 before I come out.
All right, and you do. You see the box that had held the Seance 9 typed information is now overturned and everything spread around. You can easily tell that either Rosa took the documents with her when she was captured, or they have been collected because they're not in that stack.
Shit.
And meanwhile, little Davy is slowly going to rot in the entrance.
Can I ask you a question? Maybe
Sure.
about the layout of the facility?
Mm-hmm.
Is the office like in a separate building from?
No.
Okay, so it's in the
It
same
is
building.
all one level. I think we said that last time.
Yep.
And all
Mhm.
of the storage units are interior. So the office is just a section that is in the front of this sort of warehouse building.
Okay, so I
Mhm.
never got around a corner from
No.
the dude with the gun.
No. And trust me, it wouldn't have mattered.
Right. I would have tried it anyway.
Yeah. And we'll come back to your experience here in just a moment. But I'm curious to know if Diego is going to what's Diego going to do at this point?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Huh?
I'm going to crouch down low and very slowly kind of just inch my way to the front of the storage unit. And I'm going to lay down on the floor and just kind of slide my head out just enough to peek around the corner.
And the door comes out. Oh, fuck.
Damn you, Final Destination.
How dare you?
Death, how dare you?
Fatality.
Yeah, so it is quiet and empty down the hallway.
I'll look back at little Davy.
Nope. Little Davy. Hi, Davy.
I'm gonna walk up to him. Hey, you okay?
He is
Lightly tap him.
he is quite clearly dead.
He
And
responds.
he has a very strange object sticking out of his gut.
I'm going to hop back into the storage unit and just grab a loose piece of paper. And then using that, I'm going to grab it and try and pull it out.
Oh.
And you do. And you see it's quite clearly the broken half of a planchette.
Oh, geez.
And that's when the police arrive. Freeze!
He's gonna, like,
He went through the
throw
office
thing.
into the facility and said freeze?
Throw it over the wall of one of the other storage units.
Ben.
Look, a donut.
I'm not even there and I'm confused.
So Ben, you make your way to Odeon Studios.
Yeah, man. And I'm going to head into work.
Oddly, the front entrance is bolted from inside.
Oh boy, again.
You press the buzzer, and after a few moments, Eugene opens it cautiously. Oh, it's you, he says warily, looking left and right down the street. He's sporting a black eye and a fresh bandage on the back of his head. Souvenirs from yesterday's tribulations.
Yes.
Plumnir forgot Thursday. Look, I don't have anything for you guys right now, so why don't you take the night off, huh? I'll vouch for you for the school credit. Don't sweat it. He reaches into his back pocket, pulls out his wallet, and extracts a wad of bills. Here, this is for the full week. You guys did good work the last couple of shifts. Make sure to split it between the four of you. I'll have some more chores for you next Monday. Capiche?
Oh, okay. Are you feeling any better?
Get the headache, got the thing, and I'm just taking some Tylenol. It's fine. Is Tylenol a thing in 1978? I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Other than that, I feel fine. I got a lot.
Excedrin was big.
Was it huge? Excedrin migraine wasn't huge.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just I'm a little busy right now, Ben. But
sure.
Tell the guys I'm sorry, and go have some fun. You kids, just have some fun now and again.
Okay,
life is
thank
short.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Like
see you Monday.
Duck walked by brick walls.
Yeah. See ya. Are you guys Monday, Tuesday, Thursday? Is that how it works?
Wednesday, Thursday.
So
Monday,
it's
Wednesday.
Wednesday, Thursday. Got it. Yeah. Cool. I'll see you Monday, Ben. Have a good one.
Okay.
Have
I've missed you, Banks.
Oh, did you ever find where Harcourt was? I couldn't reach him.
I did find Harcourt. I guess he had like a big exam or something he was really nervous about. He studied all night. So I apologize, but I'll touch base with him again since I'm going back to the school now. And I'll let him know about not to come today and to come on Monday, okay?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, good. I appreciate it. And you tell him, it's not acceptable. He's got to at least call.
We did. We told him for sure.
All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah, all right. Cheers, Ben. Have a good one.
Bye, Mr. Eubanks.
All right, peace. Peace out.
Click.
You can say that, right? Peace out?
No, probably not now at this time frame.
All
in about mid-'80s, yes.
Peace in. Sleep in. No,
sit and spin, sir.
Good enough for John Lennon, good enough for me.
Yeah. John.
So, Ben, you're standing outside Odeon Studios. You hear the bolt re-engage from inside. And you have a handful of bills that are meant to be split between the four of you. It's quite a good... so it's basically 3 days' pay for each of you.
Okay.
We're never so I'm gonna
keister that.
Yeah.
Now we can divvy it up. Give me a second. No, I'm gonna put it in my pocket and take a step back and start to swivel on my heel to head back to the bus stop, but realize I don't have the bus schedule with me because I never need it at this time of day.
That's true.
So how the hell am I getting back to my school? I whip out my Nokia cell phone.
Nope.
My pager then. No.
Sure.
Because I'm a doctor in the late 70s.
You are, yeah. Ben,
the best game of my life.
Ben Welby, MD.
Dr. Ben.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk to the bus stop and check the routes and times on the bus stop.
Yeah,
at the bus stop.
Yeah, you see that you could probably catch a bus in the next 15 minutes if you wanted to.
Okay. Since I know it's that time frame, I'm gonna look around and see if go to the nearest party store.
Okay.
And party down.
Party down.
I'm gonna get myself a root beer.
You find there's a little bodega just down the way on the corner. This is where you guys usually pick up snacks and so forth during your shift. You usually send someone of your crew to run down there and grab some ho-hos or whatever.
Oh, yeah, Rodney's. I forget.
Rodney's, Rodney's the bodega. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bodega.
So Rodney's behind the counter. Hey, man, how's it going? Ben,
Good, how
what's
you
up,
doing?
man? You need some ho-hos? You guys a little on
Oh.
stock there? You need a little restocking?
Let me just tell you this. I don't need them.
You need a medical supplies. No, that's a different joke. Okay. What can I get you for? What do you need there, buddy?
I just need a root beer, A&W root beer, and then I'm going to do 1 pack of ho-hos.
All right. I'll. You know what? I got to restock ho-hos anyway, so I'll grab a case from the back. Help yourself to the cooler there. There's some root beer.
Thank you.
All right. Be back in a minute. And he takes off from behind the counter. Well, make sure no one steals from me. If you're going to shoplift, let us know, okay? And
Okay, sounds good.
And he heads back to the stock room. Behind the counter, it's the usual TV set up above playing the news and so forth. And so you head back to the cooler, and sure enough, there's any pop that you want.
Yeah.
A&W root beer, if that's your
Soda,
fetish.
I think it is in California, but yeah, that's right.
Yeah, soda. Soda for you people. Pop for us. Yes, we're pop.
2 Utes.
And as you're selecting your soda, you do hear a newscast from behind on the TV. Hey, thanks for coming. Welcome back to 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock news? Is that a thing? I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Breaking news tonight at... not tonight. Breaking news. Let me try that over. Breaking news. Just in. Owner and proprietor of Love Connection video dating service has been found murdered. Police are sketchy on details at the moment, but if you have any information about Owen Butler, who founded Love Connection video dating service 3 years ago at 11455 Laurel Canyon Boulevard in San Fernando, please contact the police if you've had recent contact with Mr. Butler, as they are actively pursuing leads and would like to find witnesses. Who wouldn't? More details.
Anyway, a lighter story.
What time was news on back then? Was it 6?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. More details at our 6 p.m. report. I'm Doug McClure. Back to you, Becky. And that's what you hear,
Becky.
Ben. You freeze immediately upon hearing Owen Butler's name.
I'm going to set the A&W down and just leave and start walking back to the school. My mind is swimming. I'm not focused on anything or thinking straight. I can't. It's so sloshy in there.
Are you hand sweaty? Do you have mom's spaghetti in your sweater?
Mom spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti. All right, so Ben is walking back towards school.
Cool.
Diego. The police have burst from the office doorway and are now pointing guns at you down the corridor. And in strides your old pal, Detective Gordon. Oh, boys, down. I know this kid. How you doing there, brother? It's Diego, right? Yeah, I remember you from Odeon Studios.
I'm gonna keep my hands up. I'm gonna slowly point down. I think he's dead.
Well, judged by the amount of blood on your hands there, I'd tend to agree.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
He used a piece of paper to pick up the knife. The planchette.
The planchette. Yeah, thanks. Well, walk slowly
Thanks,
this way.
voice.
Walk slowly this way, if you wouldn't mind. I don't know why I'm Australian all of a sudden.
Walk this
I can't nail the English.
It's a tough one.
Walk this way. Australian Mick Jagger.
Yeah. Walk this
Very
way.
slowly walk away from the body. Hands are still up the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are they
as
sweaty?
you get closer, Detective Gordon whips out a pair of handcuffs and slaps them on your
Harder, Daddy.
your left wrist. You're 18, right? I'll take that as a yes. And he cuffs you. You have the right to remain silent. This is all formal, anyways. Don't worry about this. And you know anything that you say could be used against you in a court of law. Blah 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 blah. All right, boys, let's get him out of here. Did you say titty twister?
Titty
sprinkles. I want you to use that against me in the court of law, bitch.
Is that your drug deal, punk?
And they haul you downtown. As you're riding over in the back of a squad car, Detective Gordon is actually in a different car. You're being escorted by 2 patrolmen. You are cuffed in the back seat, and they take you to headquarters in LA precinct, I guess, and escort you into a small room by yourself, cuff you to the table, and let you sit there for a bit. Ben,
There were no laws back then.
Ben, you're walking.
Are they drinking claws?
Yes. You're walking back to the dorm room when suddenly a patrol car swerves in front of you, stops, cutting you off, and out comes Detective Sumner. He's one of the guys you met who didn't speak at all during the interrogation at Odeon Studios, but you remember him. He is a mid-60s guy with a big red swollen nose, and he jumps out of the back of the squad car and says, "Yo, that's him right there. Cuff him, boys." And these policemen rush toward you and cuff you quite easily because you don't know what the hell's going on.
Right.
And toss you into the back of the squad car and take you to a LA precinct downtown where they cuff you to a table in a small room. You notice that the back wall is a shiny mirror, and you are left there in silence. The two of you are both in similar rooms, alone, waiting for someone to tell you what in the hell is going on. Rosa.
Why, yes. I'm suddenly really glad that I'm with a bunch of gangsters instead of a bunch of cops.
So the gentleman who escorted you quite forcefully out of the storage, out through the office and into out the front door. Before he shoved you out the front door. Give me a spot hidden.
Give it to me, baby.
Oh, I failed with a 53 over a 33.
So you are so concerned right now about what is going to happen because you know that these gentlemen dispatched little Davy rather quickly. You are caught in that fight or flight sensibility. You're just trying to regulate your breathing. This man is so strong that it's only by his grace that he's allowing your feet to touch the ground with the illusion that you're walking.
A little bit higher, please. I'm lazy.
Yeah. I need a lift. LYFT. That's a great idea. We should
Choke
make
me
it a
harder,
business.
daddy.
Oh, business.
And he pushes you through the front door. You thought you caught something out of the corner of your eye before you left the office, but he was moving
didn't
you
see it.
so quickly. Boom. You are out and kind of surprised, I guess, because you've never seen this. A 1962 Cadillac
Oh.
idling backed up to the entrance. He marches you straight to the back of it, and you see the license plate says, am I going to get this right? Brian, what does it say?
Give me a second.
Do you want to know what it says?
It's
Oh, you know it?
MLHLLND.
Yeah.
CMPHLLND.
CMP, thank you. CMPHLLND.
Yep.
And that seems to strike a chord in your mind. But before you can put it all together, he reaches down with his other hand, the gentleman who is escorting you, bangs on the back of the trunk. It flips up. He throws you in, slams the trunk down. There is perhaps a 3-minute pause. You can hear things moving around outside. But honestly, the Cadillac is rumbling so loudly that you can barely detect anything until you feel the shift of two heavy weights jouncing the springs. And then this Cadillac roars away, jouncing.
Ooh.
And you are...
Two heavy weights.
You are concerned more with trying to keep from rolling around in this very uncomfortable trunk. Even though it is quite roomy, it's also not... It's not a posh hotel room by any stretch. There's a spare tire in there. There's a looks like probably some concrete bricks for some reason. There are a few lengths of rope.
Oh shit.
Right next to your head is a bag of concrete.
Not fucking New York. Guys.
And the exhaust is seeping into the trunk.
I feel sleepy.
Yeah.
So sleepy.
Okay. So I guess I probably pass out in there.
Well, I mean, that's up to you. Do you want to do anything? I'll allow you some sort of action if you want to attempt something.
I'm going to feel around for, I don't know, anything. I'm looking for a knife or a screwdriver or a wrench or something.
Okay. Give me a luck roll.
Oh.
The audience may remember I have 7 luck.
Spend the luck.
Wow.
Spend the luck.
I
Spend the
rolled
luck.
11 on over 7, so it failed, but not as bad as I thought I was going to.
Yes.
It would appear that these gentlemen are well versed at what they're doing with you, and this trunk does not contain anything that would be of immediate use to you.
Okay.
And as you suspected while you were searching, you do feel a little lightheaded, and you do indeed pass out.
Yeah. They're going to open the trunk to one dead Rosa.
All right. So, Ben.
I'm the only one.
So in comes a detective. She looks like she's in her mid-30s, very smartly dressed, very prim, short skirt, flannel short skirt. That doesn't make sense. How about like
in LA.
Plaid,
yeah,
plaid short skirt would be good.
Yeah, let's do plaid. Yeah, plaid's good. A plaid skirt and
So she's a Catholic schoolgirl. Got
yeah,
it.
she is. She is. Yes, she's a Japanese schoolgirl. No, no. Wait, this isn't. No, this is not it.
Really short skirt.
Real a super short skirt. Yeah. No, it's a business skirt and a jacket and short cropped hair. She slaps down a folder onto the table. Says, "You're Ben McKnight, right?"
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you in the vicinity of Love Connection? God, I even hate saying that word. Last night or the night previous? I can't remember which one it was.
The night, I think it was the night previous.
On was it Tuesday night? No, because you guys
is that
were.
right? Yeah.
This is Thursday.
No, it was last night. It was last night.
Were you
Wednesday.
at Love Connection on Wednesday night last night? Let me double check that. When was this?
Let's double check.
It does make sense. But, yeah,
And
yeah, you guys. I think you guys went on Tuesday because that was the first night, right?
that was the night we had off. Yes, because we didn't have
'cause you
work.
guys didn't have to come back.
Tuesday night. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so were you in the? Did you
And
visit Love Connection on Tuesday night?
Yes, we did.
And did you speak with Owen Butler?
Yes, we did.
What did you speak about?
We spoke about a movie that he filmed. That we work at. I can't remember the name of the Odeon Studios. We work at Odeon Studios, and we found a movie, just one part of a movie, and we all watched it. And it said that he was the filmmaker or the cinematographer for it, and we just wanted to ask him about it if there were any more parts to the movie.
And you've never had interaction with Owen Butler previous to this?
No, never.
What was his state of mind when you left him?
He was in California.
Yeah, so we're all in a California state of mind. You're absolutely right.
I think he seemed okay. He seemed annoyed with us that we were interrupting his business. So we were only there for a couple minutes. He gave me $1 to give to the homeless person outside, though.
Homeless person. What was this homeless person's name?
Oh, Pete's sake. I will flip pages if I have to. Hope my computer doesn't crash while I'm looking. I don't know if I wrote his name down.
Billy.
His name was Billy. I just had a premonition.
I see. Was this William Masterson?
I don't know. He just said Billy. He was over by the burn barrel with some other
And
people.
You had never seen William Masterson prior to this?
If William Masterson is Billy, no.
I see.
If William Masterson is William Masterson's, yes.
Okay. Mr. McKnight, I hate to inform you of this, but Owen Butler was found murdered.
I know. I
Yesterday
saw it on the
morning.
news. I saw it on the news when I was buying a drink by my work.
Why didn't you call the police?
I started to go back to the dorm to call the police. I even wrote it down on my sheet of the notes I'm taking. And then you guys stopped me and took me. I mean, I was on my way. Cell phones aren't, sold yet. So sorry, bruh.
Does the name Sid...
Vicious?
Oh, shit, I can't remember the guy's last name.
I got it on this next page.
It's,
Schlesinger.
does
Thank
the
you.
name Sid Schlesinger ring a bell?
Oh, juice. Does it to me? Because we've been split up so much.
Well, you know that he was the director of the movie.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he was the director of the film.
And when did you see him last?
I've never seen Sid.
You've never met Sid before?
No. Nope.
How about your friend Diego?
Snitches get stitches.
He might have. I think he and Rosa might have been going to talk to him before work today
I see. And that's Rosa Garcia, correct?
or yesterday, maybe. Yes, Rosa,
Yes. Okay. So you never met
not
Sid.
William.
You've never met Sid Schlesinger, but you did talk to Owen Butler. And
Yes,
Diego
and I did. Diego and I talked to Owen.
I see. So Diego was with you when you spoke with Owen Butler.
Yeah.
And we have information that Diego also spoke to Sid Schlesinger.
Probably, yeah, because they
Oh
were
my
going to
God,
go talk
Diego's
to
the
him.
common link.
It's
And
Diego's the murderer.
Are you aware that Sid Schlesinger was found murdered as well?
No. Am I?
No.
No.
Yes, they were murdered in similar
What-
circumstances.
What does that mean for us? I mean, we know
That's
about
what we're
the
trying to
movie.
find out.
It's what they all have that in common.
Well, the thing
We got to find Rosa and Diego and make sure they're okay.
Listen to me, Mr. McKnight.
No.
You are in a lot of trouble right now.
For what? What did I do?
We have two bodies. You and Diego and Rosa are the common connection between the two.
And I told you why just now. You can ask You can ask you.
Yu, is that Mr. Eubanks?
Yes.
Yes, we've
We
already
asked him about it,
contacted him
too.
earlier today.
You know what? He was attacked as well. We found him attacked and we
Yes.
called the police.
We have that on record as well, yes.
What if that was the start of it?
Is there
If he was the first?
Is there anyone else that you know within your circle of people that you know who might have some sort of connection to this film you're talking about, and Sid Schlesinger and Owen Butler and Eugene Eubanks?
Harcourt found the film, but he didn't go with us to investigate anything.
Harcourt. Tell me about
Yeah,
Harcourt.
he works with us also for Mr. Eubanks.
All right. And we'll leave you there.
I don't want to be in jail.
Diego. In walks a police woman in a smart suit with a short skirt plaid. Mr. Diego, what's your last name? You can look on your character sheet, it's fine.
Just gonna sit there and not say anything.
Not talk to the cops.
Listen to me, Mr. Diego, whatever your name is. We can look you up and find out more information about this. Are you aware that Ben McKnight has been arrested?
Gonna yawn.
Other than listening to the keeper say that?
Just gonna look at her and yawn.
Sir, this is not a laughing matter. This is very serious. It's not a podcast about funny, weird things going on. It's got to be more serious than that.
This is a Wendy's.
Do you know who Sid Schlesinger is?
You know, you can ask my lawyer, because until they show up, I ain't saying shit.
Well, we've contacted your lawyer, and he said we can have at you.
Oh.
That's how we do it here in LA in 1978.
Yep. You wouldn't have had a lawyer either.
Can you tell me how you got the blood on your hands?
Look, I've dealt with military tribunals that are scarier than you are. There's nothing.
Really? So, what other transgressions have you performed?
You've done
I can't recall it this time.
I see. Okay. Well, we are authorized to detain you for as long as it takes to get the answers we require. And unfortunately, we have contacted your father, and he is en route. So unless there's anything else you want to tell me right now that would clear you of these allegations, the murder of Owen Butler, the murder of Sid Schlesinger, the murder of little Davy of storage, then you will have your father to deal with.
Just gonna sit there and stare at her.
All right.
Kind of like a half-cocked grin still sitting on my face.
Ooh, what is that on your? You got a little something on your lips. It's just, oh God. Oh.
Ooh.
All right, Mr. Diego. If that's the way you want to play this, we'll go talk to Ben. He is rather loquacious and likes to tell stories. So we'll see what he has to say.
I do. I like to tell stories.
And she leaves you in the room.
Finally, she left.
Thank God.
I've been holding that one in for a while. Ooh.
Rosa, we'll head back to you.
Oh no. She's just passed out.
She's just passed out, yeah. Yeah, you are suddenly aware of fresh air and sunshine. And you're very groggy as two powerful hands slip beneath you and lift your body from the trunk of the Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel as though you're being carried a great distance, but it's almost as if you're floating. Your mind is a muddle of vague fright, but also you feel at peace. You hear birds chirping. You hear squirrels making their little chittering noises.
Hubert!
And you can hear the soft footfalls of whoever is carrying you. And then you're indoors somewhere. You're trying to focus your eyes, but the remnants of the exhaust fumes are making that rather difficult. Yet, as you draw in a trembling breath, you feel the capillaries in your lungs expand and awareness creeps back into your brain. You're somewhat surprised that you're still alive, but you are still alive. And the world tilts momentarily as you are placed upright in a chair.
Can I hold myself on the chair? Am I that awake yet?
No, you can. Yes,
Okay.
you can feel as though you're able to rectify your slumping in the chair so that you're at least a little bit more comfortable and desperately trying to focus on the shapes that you see before you. They're quite blurry. You can just make out, almost looks as though it's some benches on either side. To the left and the right, you can hear the echo, a strange echo of receding footfalls. And in the distance, perhaps 100 feet, you can see this white shape, slightly elevated on some sort of platform. And it moves, and you hear a noise echoing in this, must be a large chamber of some sort. And you hear, "Mm."
Maybe I didn't survive?
No, you can feel the weight of mortality
Yeah.
creeping
I'm
into your
gonna
bones.
try to look around me, focus on stuff around me.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden then. See how that works out. Has that worked out so far?
That's so well last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rolled a hard spot hidden. 7 under 33.
Very
Excellent.
excited.
So you
I succeeded on something.
you look around, trying your best to concentrate, to make your eyes focus on the blurry images and shapes before you. And it works. The last of the exhaust malaise lifts from your sight. But you wish it hadn't. You are sitting at the back of a church, or at least some sort of place of reverence and worship. To either side, what you thought were benches are indeed pews. 8 rows that lead toward a dais 100 feet from you. And the white thing that you saw on the dais is a rood. It is the cross upon which Jesus was crucified. Only it's not Jesus on the cross. It's Cece. She is stripped naked, gagged, making noises as she sees you, tears streaming down her face. She's grunting. Mm, mm.
So she's awake.
She is awake, as are you, and her hands have been bound with rope to the outstretched axes of the cross, and her feet are bound on a small platform at the base. And you realize that Cece is trying to warn you of someone standing just behind you. You feel hands clamp on your shoulders from behind. And someone leans close, their cheek brushing your ear. And a voice says, "Good morning, Rosa. Are you ready to pray?"
I don't pray. Not anymore.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that, right, Cece?
Do I recognize the voice?
You do not.
I assume it's holding me in such a way that I cannot turn back, but I'm going to try anyway.
And you
Turn and look at it.
You feel the hands lift, allowing you to turn. And you do so looking back at the woman who purchased the wine for you at the bar. the same copper-haired, red lipsticked woman, still wearing that bright white smile, looking down at you with unblinking eyes, but depthless mirth.
What are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lilith. Nice to meet you.
No,
Rosa.
not who are you? What are you?
She smiles and leans in. Well, that's a rather complicated question.
Try me.
I believe you are, or were, in possession of a certain film.
I never possessed it.
Well, that makes one of us.
Oh.
How could you have it? It burned.
Well, do you not recognize me?
No, I seem to have forgotten your name already.
Well, perhaps I should use my original name. Maud Mitchum, nice to meet you. And she extends her hand to shake it. Shake yours.
Wow, they said you'd gone downhill, but I didn't know how badly it had been.
Roll luck.
Flatterer.
Holy crap.
Well, we were hoping that you might join us. And Cece here was a little reticent, I guess you'd say.
Why do you have her? Why is she here?
Well, you and her, you're friends, right?
She's just some person I go to school with.
Well, I think you and I both know that's not correct, right, Rose?
What's Rose?
All right, play coy. But I would like to extend the invitation to you all the same. Give you a chance, so to speak. You like movies, correct?
I've been known to watch one.
Well, there's going to be a hell of a premiere at Star Theaters soon. Free popcorn?
Popcorn did
Bosco?
nothing
Popcorn did
wrong.
nothing wrong.
I got you.
I don't know. Do you want to go to Star Theater? You can go. I mean, it's a free country.
Indeed, it is. I think there's something we probably need to do something about that, don't we? Free country is a little old-fashioned.
Free country. Country did nothing wrong.
I mean, I kind of like it the way it is.
I understand. Yes, there was a time I thought the same, but then I met them and everything changed.
And who are them?
Well, we're going to find that out together whether or not you would like to meet them.
I would. I really would.
Excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. That is good news. You won't be in, you'll be in great company because obviously she's a little reluctant right now, but I'm sure she'd be willing to meet them with you. But you won't be alone because we have another.
You might as well let her go. I mean,
and I will in due time, of course, in due time. I do apologize for Griggs and Hobbs. They were, I hear, a little rough with you on the way over
Oh, are
here.
those the brick walls that came to me at the?
Yes, they are. They are very fervent about their tasks.
I mean, it's
They take
cute
it
that you
seriously.
name your brick walls, but
Yes, Grig and Hobbs, I think, is very, very cute names for those guys. Don't you think?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's adorable.
I also would like to introduce you to one of our recent converts, Harcourt. And you hear footsteps from behind, and Harcourt comes into view. Hey, Rosa.
Hi, Harcourt. What's up?
Oh, just doing cult things and cult stuff.
Are you part of the cult now?
Oh yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We get to meet the elder gods and all that.
We already kind of did, though.
Oh yeah, well those didn't count because they weren't actually gods. They were just like, weirdo, like I don't know, slug people. They're
Well, I
weird.
mean, how do you know they're gods?
Well, these guys are the actual gods because
Well, how do you know?
Well, she told me. She told me, right? Right? Well, yes,
And you believe
Harcourt,
what
that's
she
correct.
says.
Well, why wouldn't he? Look at me. I mean, I have an aura of truth about me, and I believe that we should all meet the elder gods because
I mean, you have an aura of something.
thank you.
It's not. I would call it truth.
Would you say it
Truth
was like,
usually doesn't smell that bad.
well, maybe you're thinking of my je ne sais quoi. So,
No, I know a word for it. It's bullshit.
oh, well,
Quiz, which is your bullshit.
that's not very nice, Rosa. Harcourt, you told me that she was nice. Well, she used to be nice.
I am nice to people that don't want to get rid of my freedom.
Well, Rosa, I have news for you. I've seen the future, and freedom is a squirrely word to use in these here United States.
Okay.
I'm just saying the
Oh.
future's not all it's cracked
What would
up
you
to
use?
be.
What word would you use?
I would say capitalistic corporate servitude.
I mean, yeah, but I still like it.
You, Amazon. No.
I, for one, welcome our Google overlords.
Yes.
Please don't crash my computer again, Google.
Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi.
I mean, I for one welcome our AI overlords.
Je ne sais, shut the fuck up.
Well, Rosa, I totally respect your opinion. This is the 70s where we have to think outside the box now. Things.
The world isn't supposed to end for like, I don't know, 40, 50 years yet.
It's not going to end. That's a myth right there. The elder gods are going to ease us into a new way of being.
Finally.
I mean, it's got to be way better than Vietnam, right?
Well, I mean, pretty much anything's better than maybe not Vietnam.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. At least just hear us out. We've got pamphlets. We've got, lots of people who could probably explain this a little bit better than I could. But
do your elder gods commit war crimes?
No. Well, let me get.
See, I have a problem with that.
Let me get
Talk
with
faster,
my people,
I
and we'll
hear
find out.
son.
There may have been wars. To what level we might have fomented them, I
All of a
can't say
sudden,
at this
Henry
point.
Kissinger comes out from behind the altar.
I knew it.
I knew it all along.
Bastard.
Damn it!
They
Look,
killed Kenny.
I know this is a lot. You've gone through a lot today, and and she checks her watch. We still have to collect your friends Ben and Diego. Do you know where they might be right now?
No.
Okay, well that's fine. Look, can we get you anything? Harcourt is here. He can help you out with anything you need. If you want, like, I don't
Hey,
know, some
Hardcore, you got any
champagne.
ho-hos?
No, I can't eat them anymore. It upsets my stomach because of the cult thing.
It upsets your stomach because of the cold thing. How does that make sense?
We're on a strict diet of just other things. You'll find out.
How can you be okay with anywhere that tells you you can't eat ho-hos?
I thought that at first, and then she explained it, and I have the other stuff, and honestly, it's way better.
I don't know, man. Sounds kind of gay.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
That's understandable, Rosa. It's going to take time to acclimate. All of our new recruits go through the same process, and you too will come to understand and respect and look forward to this new diet we have going on. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's "My Candle Smells Like My Vagina."
Oh God.
Who was popular then? L. Ron
Oh, I was
Hubbard?
worried it was gonna be Jordan Peterson's raw meat diet.
Is this the start of Scientology?
Damn you, L. Ron Hubbard.
We have a book for you to read, Rosa.
Tom Cruise, where did you come from?
It's more
There's
like
spirits, and there's a volcano, and Xenu was there.
it's more like. Are you tired of the extreme stupidity of Catholicism? Well, here you go. Here's a new one.
Yeah.
Here's a new
The
stupid
extreme stupidity.
You
of
thought
something
that was
else.
crazy.
one.
Let's see if you'll
Oh.
buy this one.
Quick, put on this magic underwear.
So I have places to be, Rosa, and I'm
You
going
should
to
go
leave you in
to
the
those places.
capable assistance and nurturing aspect of Griggs and Hobbs. And Harcourt here, of course, is able to show you around the place. And perhaps when I get back, we can talk about, potentially letting Cece down.
Okay.
I think we've all let Cece down.
Yeah, I think we've let her down.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cece.
But
Ta-ta.
only I've gone down on her.
Ooh.
Woo!
Save that for the After Dark show.
Right, Lovecraft
Right.
Tapes After Dark.
Lovecraft Tapes After Dark.
This time it's personal.
After
And
hours.
Lilith bids you adieu and excuses herself out of the chapel
Bye, bitch. I hope you die.
as Griggs and Hobbs
Love you.
move.
Click.
Love you more. Griggs and Hobbs move to flank you, and Harcourt looks on with a worried look in his face.
Yeah.
Hi, Harcourt.
Bye,
You
Harcourt.
dumb bitch.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
And I think we need to call it there, guys.
Oh.
I think that's a good
mid-punch.
stopping point. Yeah, mid plunge.
Mid punch. You
Mid
might
punch.
wonder how I got here.
Record scratch. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got into the
you're wondering.
situation.
All right,
Wow.
I think that's good. I think that's good right there.
Crazy.
Hey,
Guys,
cab.
this has been tape 6 of case 17, Seance 9. Today's episode was brought to you in part by our generous fans and supporters on patreon.com/Lovecraft Tapes. Would you like to drop us a letter from beyond? Please visit lovecrafttapes.com anytime to fill out our wonderful contact form. Subscribe to our live streams at twitch.tv/LovecraftTapes or youtube.com/LovecraftTapes. Thank you for listening to the Lovecraft Tapes. If you like what you heard, please consider writing a review on the podcast platform of your choice. You can chat with me in real time at discord.lovecrafttapes.com.
And if you are a groovy 70s lawyer or know somebody who is a groovy 70s lawyer, hit me up on either Mastodon or Blue Sky at The Real Weird Kid, because boy, am I in trouble.
And I am definitely not starting my own cult. So you can drop me a note about not cult things because we're
All
not
hail
starting a
Big
cult.
Birder.
yeah, on my Linktree / Lupine Vendetta, all one word. And yeah, that's definitely not a cult.
Hey, Diego, can I use your lawyer?
You hear from the other room.
Snitches get stitches, bitch.
Reach out to me if anybody can get a message to Diego saying I can use his lawyer too.
All right. Until next time, roll for exhaust fumes.
New from Calvin Klein.
Exhaust fumes.
All right. Guys, thanks for watching along in the chat here. Phoenix Black, Mama Cryptid, I think Justin was in there, Beyond Peril. Lots of other, but Fudgy Vamp was in there as well. A bunch of other people. So appreciate you watching along. Just an FYI, we are taking 2 weeks off. So this is actually the midway point of our live play sessions. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with another
2 weeks.
Brand new. We'll see what happens with these guys. And thanks for keeping up.
I won't.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, and we will see you on Thursday for Double Vision.
All right.
Adios.
Bye.